Hello, fellow people of the Earth. I am Derry50 from Runetooncraft Productions, and welcome to episode 82 of my old school Runescape Let's Play. Today we're going to be completing the Haunted Mine quest. The requirements for this quest is 15 agility, 35 crafting, completion of Priest in Peril, and partial completion of Nature Spirit, so you have access to Mauritania. Well, actually, I'm busy right now, Leo. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that's a requirement anyway. Don't exactly count me on that, but I think Nature Spirit will help anyway. I don't know. It's a little weird. But anyway, you also need... well, it's recommended to have 40 prayer, so you have access to the Protect from Missiles prayer. And 60 plus in whatever combat style you're selecting, whether it be magic or melee. You will have to defeat a level 95 enemy, and it's recommended to bring a good amount of food and also a ranged attack like Trident of the Seas. If you have the Crumble Undead spell, that'll also work pretty well since the enemy will be an undead enemy. But yeah, this quest is pretty cool because this is one of those quests where it's not completely useless. You will actually get a cool item at the end. We're gonna end up getting a Salve Amulet, and then we can enchant that, and then enchant that again using Nightmare Zone, and it'll end up being very, very useful against undead enemies, whether it be for a Slayer task or anything. And I would bring a lot more food, but I'm bringing Guthans just because I just got this set and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I finally just, because I'm trying to buy all the Barrow set. The only one I don't have now is Verox, which is not too expensive. Oh, and I don't have the Corel set. Well, at least I don't have the full Corel set. So Corels and Verox. But yeah, I like Barrow sets. I just whenever I see them, I get real nostalgic, and I like them so much. So yeah, you don't have to actually bring all this stuff as far as the armor goes. It's just what I'm choosing to bring. Anyway, before I actually, well, I guess I'm in here. But let me exit out again just to show you exactly what we're going to be doing. So we need to head over to the abandoned mine over here. Oh, I almost forgot the required items. And actually, all of these requirements are pretty much like just recommended, but not necessarily necessary. A ball of wool is recommended to create a salve amulet at the end of the quest. And a chisel is also required, but that can be acquired during the quest as well. And a Draman staff or a lunar staff is also recommended. So we are going to head over to the abandoned mine, and to head over there we are going to head through Mauritania. One of the fastest methods of getting there will actually be using a Morton teleport scroll, which can be bought at the Grand Exchange, or maybe the Shades of Morton minigame teleport, or you could also use like the underground tunnel that you got from the Myrique hideout thing, and then a boat all the way over to Morton. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go the full route just so you guys know how to get there. If you don't have any of those things completed, ignore that. And anyway, here we go. So we're just going to run south. That's all it is, just run straight south. And I will repeat myself again. If you are a lower level, or if you're not bringing Guthans, I would recommend bringing a lot more food. I mean, I really don't expect everybody to have Guthans. I just happen to have just gotten the set, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I actually used it in Barrows, and it is like tripling the amount of runs I can do at Barrows, which is just awesome. So whenever you can afford Guthans, guys, definitely get yourself a set. It's just so useful. If you guys don't know, whenever you use Guthans, you can heal if your attacks do... Well, actually, randomly, your attacks will start healing you, so... Every now and then, it'll just heal you up. So as you can see, all I did was run straight south, and I drank a stamina potion. I also brought some super energies, so not required, but if you want to save up on run, you want to make sure you can run everywhere, I'd definitely recommend bringing them. So anyway, now we are here at the Haunted Mine. That was all it was, just run straight south. So really, it's not that big of a deal, especially since the Morton scrolls are so expensive. It's really not that big of a deal if you just run from the town. So this guy's aggroed right now, but just gonna step out. All right. All right. So we need to talk to this zealot over here, and this vampire is gonna be a little bit annoying, isn't he? No. All right. Let me kill this guy quick. You can probably run around and figure stuff out, but I'm just gonna kill him. All right. He's dealt with. Let's talk to the zealot. So hello there. State thy allegiance. You just want to say I follow the path of Saradomin. So I think now you say, I come seeking challenges and quests. Noble cause indeed. Alright. So what quest is that then? That's when you say. And then he'll talk about the mines that we're on. By the way, previous videos I haven't recorded the chats, but you guys have told me that you want me to record the chats, so that's what I've been doing now. And then you can skip through the whole thing. And then, and then I'm pretty sure you'll have a key that you have to know about. So is there any other way of getting into the mines? And you can ask if you borrow your key. And he'll pretty much not give you the key. So now what we can do is we can just pickpocket the zealot and we can get his key, which is pretty funny. Just like, doop, okay, well, if you won't give it to me, we'll take it from you. So there you go. But if you forget this, you'll have to redo this whole part of the quest. So make sure you do pickpocket the zealot once you've talked to him and asked about the key. So just as a warning, there are level 61 vampires in this next area, so be a little bit careful. So we're gonna go ahead and walk south of the zealot to a cart track where we will find 2 carts. We're gonna jump over the first and walk. Wait, we want to go south. Okay, so we want to go to where there's 2 carts. We want to jump over the first, which is here, and then just walk around the second, I guess. And then there's a cart tunnel. We want to go through that. So pretty much there is a series of caves we're going to go through now. In the first cave, we're going to follow the cart track to the west. Watch out for all the things that could attack you if you are lower off combat. We're just going to walk to the west. There are 2 ladders, but we're actually going to ignore them. And we are going to go down and continue west to the cave exit. And we will end up outside to the River Salve. So if we go through here, and then we can walk south to, because you just pretty much just follow the tracks. And there'll be another cave entrance down here. And then once we're inside this cave, we will head to the east. Alright, so there's the cart track just ended. And we'll find a ladder at the end of the blocked path. And we want to go down that ladder since this path is completely blocked. So pretty much it's pretty easy to figure out your way around at this point because, you know, you're forced to go to very specific places. So pretty much for this next level, which is cave level 2, we want to head directly east and go down another ladder. Pretty simple. It will get less simple. And, you know, one thing I just realized, we don't need a light source for this, but you'd think you would, wouldn't you? Like, as far as that goes, Runescape, I guess there are lights on the wall. I guess that makes sense. Okay, never mind. Follow the path, running to the north, and then, oh my gosh, what is going on with my computer? Sorry, stuff's being downloaded, that's why. We're gonna follow the path, the cart track running north to south. Apparently there's a minecart moving along. We want to try and not get hit by it. There it is. So try not to get hit by that minecart. It will. Yep, there it goes. And then we want to head south behind the minecart, right into this little alleyway, and then you can wait for the cart to go that way, and come straight back, and then we'll run past it again to the south. There it is going past us, so we can now run back to the south, and there's a safe spot here as well, and actually we'll see a ladder. And then once we climb down this ladder, we'll be in cave level 4, which will have several landmarks that are mapped. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Are marked on this map that is on the RS Wiki. So there you go. If you just search Haunted Mine on the RS Wiki, you'll find that map. I'm going to show you the stuff that you need to do anyway, so you might just be fine watching the video. But pretty much what we're going to do is this is pretty much the last level, and we're going to, this is where we do everything. So, all right, so go northeast of the ladder and pick up the glowing fungus. You'll just need one of them. And this is a light source that is required to access the deepest level of the mines, because unfortunately daylight exposure will cause them to crumble to ashes, so we can't just take them out. So we can't take these glowing mushrooms outside of the cave. And random events will also cause the fungi to turn to ash, so dismiss the random events if you get any, as soon as they appear. Just as a little bit of a warning to you guys, remember all that stuff. So, pretty much the complex system of minecarts will be used to transport the fungi light source to the correct part of the cave, since we can't exit the cave and come back in or anything. Anyway, so now that we've picked up the glowing mushroom, we're going to head to the northwest, and there should be a searchable minecart, and they're all going through kind of like a cart tunnel. If we go ahead and put the mushroom into the minecart, that's all you need to do. Just place it into that minecart. Alright, now we're going to head north and a little bit to the west. Oh, look, there's a bunch of coins and stuff. And you'll see a point settings. If we check this, we will get a bunch of different controls and stuff, which is pretty cool actually. So the objective is to get this minecart that's over here over to the exit, and the exit is the ladder at the top. So I want to check that quick before I didn't get that wrong. So we have to figure out what levers we need to switch. So if we just get out a notepad or something, and I'm not sure, I think this might be different for everyone, so I'm just going to do it this way anyway just in case, so you guys know how to do this. So we can pretty much the most highlighted one. Sorry, I'm just running this always on top utility so I can get this thing to stay on top. The highlighted tracks are the ones that we that are currently flipped, and the levers correspond to switching the tracks. Like if I flip B, this highlighted track here would switch here. Let me just make sure I'm recording cursor. Oh, I'm not. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm recording cursor now, so you can see this. This highlighted track here is the B track. If we flipped the lever, this would flip over there. So what you need to do is you need to get your track to look like this image here. So you can pause the video here if you want to figure out how you want to do that. So now if we go back to my video here, my game here, the B lever needs to be flipped, and the E lever needs to be flipped, the D lever needs to be flipped, the F lever is okay, the C lever needs to be flipped, the G lever is okay, the I lever needs to be flipped, the H lever needs to be flipped, the J lever needs to be flipped, and then we are good. So I've got that all down, so I know what levers I need to flip, and these levers are located around the cave, and I will show you them in just a second. Alright, so from the point settings, if we go to the east, and then a little bit to the south, there's a few levers over here. Now we need to actually go around this big area. But once we're over here, actually you can examine the levers to figure out what one they are. So this one is C. We need to flip this one. And once we flipped it, I will delete it from here. This one is B, so we need to flip that one. It could be different for you. This one's A, we don't need to flip that one. This one is E, we do need to flip that one. And then this one is D, so I do need to flip that one. Okay, now there are a few left, a few more left. And then at another location there are some more. So if we actually want to head back to the board, so if we go around this whatever this is, like a little cave thing. First of all, let's make sure all the levers that we flipped are on the settings page, or the point settings, and correct. So A, B is correct for me, E is correct, D and F are correct, C is correct, G is correct, I is not correct, and J is not correct, and H is correct. Okay, I guess I don't need to flip that one. Maybe I already flipped that one. But H is correct. All we need to flip is I and J. So I'm actually glad that I checked, because I would have put H in the wrong location. So now if we head to the west a little bit, and then we go north, there'll be the other levers here. And once again, you can right-click and examine them to make sure you're flipping the right levers. So this one's I. Let's pull that one. And then we're good. I'm guessing this one's going to be J. Yep, let's pull that one. And the other one we don't have to worry about. And, oh, yep, well, we don't need to worry about it. That one's K. So, and the ones over here, I don't think you can, well, actually, yeah, you can flip, I think. Wait, can you? Okay, so H, G, and F, I guess, are always how they're supposed to be. So, yeah, because you can't flip them. So I would assume they are good. So now if we head back to the point settings, this is how your map should look at the end. A and B like that, E like that, D like that, F like that, and C like that, G, I, H, J, and K like that. So that's how you want it to look. And then you're good. Alright, so the cool thing is now we can press the start button and we can see the cart follow the path, which is cool, and it actually did reach the exit. So there we go. Yeah, well, it followed the right path, so cool. And if your character doesn't make a comment about the location of the cart, put another mushroom in it and send the cart off again, just so you guys know. Alright, so now we're going to head back to where we entered this last level in the cave. So pretty much go all the way to the south and east. There's some bats here. And, sorry for my dog drinking. And if we go all the way south here, there's a ladder. Let's climb up that ladder. And we'll find ourselves at the area where we had the minecart. And we're going to run down the track. Oh, okay, I need to run back because I'm not going to make it in time. We don't want to get hit by the minecart because that will hurt. I think, I'm not sure if you just die or if you hurt a lot. But we want to follow that behind, and we want to take the first path to the east, which is this one here, to head back. Oh, I messed up. Okay, don't do that. We are being pushed all the way along the track. Well, this is what happens if you. This is what happens if you do that. So what we actually need to do is we need to stop off at this little thing on the left. I didn't take too much damage, but it's still kind of funny seeing my guy fly backwards. So my bad if you guys followed that. You want to get into this little thing here and take the first thing on the east. I thought it went all the way down. So yeah, and then we can go up the ladder to head to cave level 3. Or 2 or 3? Oh yeah, this is cave level 2 now. So now we're going to go west. This one's pretty easy. And go up this ladder. And then we want to go west. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, I go through the cart tunnel. And this is the River Salve. And then go north and enter the northern cave. This is where it gets different, so we're not exiting it completely. We want to go north and enter the... not here. All the way north up there. My bad. Let's drink some super energies. I think up here is where we want to go. Maybe. There's an animated spade. Maybe they're talking. Okay, so this guide's very. This guide is very weird. But we want to climb down. Hold on, let me just figure this out. Okay, my bad. You actually want us to go down this ladder here. So first, just climb down this ladder, which is immediately to the east, and from where we came from the River Salve. And head northeast, and we want to climb down another ladder to cave level 3. There should be one to the northeast. Here it is, climb down there. And then we want to go northwest to the corner of the cave, this cave, and climb down the ladder and search the nearby cart to take the glowing mushroom, the glowing fungus that was put in there earlier. And if there is no fungus in the cart, we have to repeat the previous process by starting by placing a new glowing fungus in the cart. So all the way back to there. Watch out for the moving carts. Okay, apparently that's not going to be that much of a problem. So if we go to the northwest of the cave and climb down this ladder, that's what we need to do. We need to search this minecart. And if it says that, you can take the glowing fungus, and then we are good. So for this final part of the quest, you will need some good armor and a good weapon, while having plenty of high-healing food and emergency teleport in my inventory, which I have, just in case. A super energy potion or a stamina potion is recommended, since killing the ghost requires a lot of running. But just remember, if you need to leave the cave, you can actually put this... well, actually, you can't put it back in the cart, but you shouldn't take it out of the cart if you didn't have everything you needed. So now we're gonna go back up the ladder, and then south past the moving cart. So watch out for that moving cart. I wonder if it goes. Maybe we have to follow it. Oh, we can go. All right. Okay, here we are. So I went south past that moving cart. And then climbed down. Hold on a second. Okay, my bad, sorry. I'm confused by the quest guide. We want to go north. So we want to actually follow this cart back up. I'm going to wait here for the cart to come back down and then go past it. We actually want to go east. From where we went up that ladder, we want to go east and past this ladder. That's what I was confused about. And then south past another moving cart, which is right there. So watch out for that. This one's a little tricky. There we go. And then climb down the ladder to arrive once again at cave level 4. And now we can head southeast down the right corridor. And there should be a chisel spawn if you didn't bring one, which is on top of a crate. Let's see, is it right? Oh, I think I saw something. There's a bronze pickaxe. I think there's a chisel might be over there. Let's go see. Yep, there's the chisel. So if you didn't bring a chisel, pick one up there. It's no big deal if you didn't bring one. So you want to head over to the other side of this large pipe, so the eastern side of the large pipe, and there should be a water valve right there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the zealot's key on the water valve. And apparently a ghost will come and turn off the water valve, but we're going to run around and use the lift, because apparently enough water will be in there. Mischievous ghost. Want to go down the lift? Yep, there he is. Alright, so we're down the lift now. There we are. So now there should be 2 corridors here, and both of them lead to the same thing, so don't worry about it. And there will be a cart here. And we want to proceed to the east. There's some iron pickaxes on the way, I guess. There should be some stairs at the end here that we want to walk down. And with the glowing mushroom, the cave will be properly lit here. Not with any other light source. And we want to go west through the door to a big room with cranes and carts. And this is the room where the boss fight takes place, so don't take the key until you are entirely ready for the boss fight. So, let me talk about the boss fight before we start it. It's very difficult and should not be taken lightly, apparently. Players of all levels can take some high damage, and full inventory food is required. Even with full inventory of sharks, it is quite easy to run out of lower levels due to consistent hits. Oh. The surrounding environment is more dangerous than the actual ghost. So during the fight, carts and cranes around the room will start to operate and can cause major harm, so players should avoid them when possible. The cranes are stationary and can hit hard, but they are inaccurate and easily avoided by staying out of their reach. The carts can only move along the track they are on, similar to the other carts in the dungeon. However, these carts are dangerous because they can hit hard, rapidly up to 7 damage while dragging a player along the track. Additionally, pickaxes will be constantly thrown at the player during the fight, hitting as much as 10 damage in one attack. So even though it won't protect 100%, protect from missiles is recommended for this fight. Okay. Ranged is apparently very effective against them, and to start the fight, try to pick up the innocent-looking key. And the ghost, Treus Daith, combat level 95, will appear and will start to attack after a small cutscene introduction. He will be identified on the minimap as a flashing yellow arrow. When chasing Treus Daith, try to stay out of the way of the moving carts and the cranes. The ghost itself is not that strong, but the damage from the environment can be serious. The ghost will continually teleport after some hits are dealt, which makes killing this boss very difficult without energy or super energy potions. A large supply of food and optionally potions is advised depending on your combat level. An emergency teleport like an ectophile or teleport to house teleport is very useful too. It is not possible to freeze the ghost from moving using magic or anything else. He also works well against a Trident of the Seas or a Trident of the Swamp. So, yeah, I probably could have brought some more stuff. But we're going to see if I can do this, and if I can, I have an emergency teleport. Hopefully my Guthans will help. No, should I use Daith? Should try to avoid the carts. I'm gonna go ahead and activate protect from missiles. Because pickaxes are being thrown at me. It's not very nice, actually. Stay out of the crane area. Here he goes. Ow! Oh no. Yeah, try to stay away from carts. Let's eat one of the foods. Ooh, healed me up on that one. It's pretty close to dying. And I guess that's it. Okay. For me, it wasn't too hard, actually. I didn't really think it was that hard. But for some people, apparently, it's pretty hard. So, depending on your level. So now we're going to go ahead and take the innocent-looking key. And this time we will actually pick it up, which is cool. Because it doesn't resist anymore. So now we're going to head to the east. Through the door over here. And climb up the stairs. Which are over here. And walk west until we reach another staircase. And we're going to head down that staircase. So we're going to go all the way along. And there shouldn't be a mine cart on this track, so don't worry about that. We're going to climb down this staircase. And then we're going to walk down the corridor, and the crystal mine key will open up this large door. So now we are in here, and this is where you can... let's see, what ore is here? I don't even know. Looks like coal. Yep, coal. Okay. And what's over here? This looks like adamant? That's pretty cool. Sorry, just looking around. Really what we're going to do is cut some crystals over here, but... this looks like adamant. Yep. Cool. Adamantite. So, over at these crystal outcrops, we're going to go ahead and cut a bunch of stuff. What we're going to do is, we really only need one of them to complete the quest, and so once you've cut one of them, you will complete the quest. But if you want multiple salve amulets to enchant a lot of them, you can pick up as many as you want by dropping and picking up more. So I'm going to get a whole bunch here. I'm actually going to switch to this so I can hold more stuff. Because you can't get more than one unless you drop it. So I'm going to do what I have right now. 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool, so let's pick up all the other stuff. I guess it's enough for me. That'll do. So now we have a bunch of salve shards, and we can use this on a ball of wool. So we get a salve amulet. And actually, now I've done that, let's get some more. Never mind. I think I have enough. We're good. And this salve amulet is very good against. Well, it says increases the wearer's strength and accuracy by 15% when fighting the undead. Now, if you were doing this quest, so you had access to Tarn's Lair for the Mauritania Diaries, which is actually the reason I was doing this quest. Let me go ahead and show you how you can get there now. So we're gonna go up to the first level of the cave, just by kind of retracing our steps. So I could be wrong here, I don't know, but I think we just go back up the stairs and then we go to the east, and if we go up here, where are my guthans, because I like the look of guthans, we can go back up the lift, I think. Yeah, you have to enter the water again. But you can go back up the lift, and then we are up here. And then we go to the north. Now, if you're done with the quest guide's over now. And this is just, I guess you can follow this to maybe exit the cave as well. But you can teleport out if you're not looking to access Tarn's Lair. But if we go up this ladder now, we'll appear right by this minecart again, which we'll have to avoid. So wait for it to go back down, and then head right past it. And don't go up that ladder, but go all the way down this corridor. And actually, wait. No, you do go up that ladder, I think. If it's not that one, it's another one, but I think it's this one. Let's see. Okay, I could be leading you astray. Let's see. I think that's the right place though. Because if we go over here, oh, not here. If we go around this whole area, I'm pretty sure. No? Okay, I guess you have to go down this ladder. Or up this ladder. Yeah, this is where it was, I think. And then if we go once you've up this ladder, if you go to the north here, this area that I came to accidentally before is the Tarn's Lair area. So now we can enter the entrance. And now we're in Tarn's Lair with a bunch of traps and stuff, so be careful. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get the Terra Dogs quickly. So you're going to run through this area, and then go to the north past here. And actually, oh, what? Just heal off there. There's a bunch of things that will attack you, just so you know. Like that. Okay, so this, I guess the guide I'm looking at is not too good. But if you search the wall here, you disarm the trap, and you can walk past. And there are some more traps over here, so search the wall, and you'll walk past automatically. There's a banker here. But you need 100 gold apparently to use the bank. So that's very useful. But we can enter the passageway here. And as long as you're not against the wall, that doesn't look like a trap. Just continue searching for traps by right-clicking everywhere pretty much. I think, well, I'll be your test dummy. Let's kill that guy. I just gotta kill him. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and search all the walls and stuff. So, looks like maybe over here the floor. Yeah, search this floor. You succeed in disarming it. Cool. And looks like as long as you, yep, there's some more floor traps. So you just have to be careful not to walk past. And then you enter this passageway. And this is just one room with a skeleton. And then we go over here. And then over here to this passage. And then straight up here. Oh, I should probably check the floors and stuff. But looks like the wall there. But if we stay on this side of the wall, we should be fine. And then we enter the passageway over here. We're back in this room. So I messed up the first time. What we want to do is there's a log trap over here. There's one of these pillars that we need to disable the log trap. So if we first of all have to jump over to this part. So we have to jump all the way over to the ledge. Over here. And search the floor. Just so you guys know, when you get to this point, if you search the floor, like you hear a click, but try searching until that won't let you click. So. And that should have disarmed the hanging log trap. So now if we head back down here, hopefully the log trap won't hit us. So once you're across the log trap, head over here and there should be a wall that you can search. Try to disarm it, and once you succeed, run right past and search the wall over here. And if you succeed, run right past. If not, you'll take some damage. And there should be a zombie over here. And then be careful because it'll look fine, but this wall has a bunch of stuff on it. So, a bunch of stuff that will jump out at you. So if we run over here, you can see it. And it's like a timed thing. So you gotta wait for it to go. And then run to the middle. Aw, really? Alright, here we go. So we wait for it to go and immediately cross. Like that. And then run over to this one. Immediately cross. Immediately cross. And then enter through this passageway. And then we're at this little pillar puzzle thing. I'm really low on health, actually. Iron Warhammer, huh? So you want to go to this pillar and jump. We got hit by some magic blasts. That will decrease your, well, some of it will. I'm gonna go ahead and pray for magic. Okay. Let's see if I can heal up on one of these guys. Oh, shoot. Alright, not too good. I'm pretty low on health. Through here there should be some terror dogs and Tarn, but I actually, this sucks. I'm so low on health. I might just like sit around here for a while AFKing until my health rejuvenates a little bit, because I don't think I'm ready to do that unless I go up and no, can't. There's a skeleton up there as well. There's two different combat styles. Oh man. Okay, well let's try this real quick. What I'm gonna try and do is get away from the skeleton and just heal up on this guy if I can. There we go. There's a good heal. I didn't bring any food for this because I actually didn't think I was gonna be doing this, but I'm gonna try it. I have a ring of life and stuff, and I have one click teleport if things go bad. All right, full health. Here we go. He infects my body with rot. What? So this is Tarn's lair. If we go through here, we'll see Tarn. And some terror dogs. There's Tarn. Terror dog statues. Okay, so these guys are a little tough. So the first thing you want to do. Holy crap. Mutant Tarn. Rah rah. Rah rah. Okay, let's try this. No food. Here we go. So I just want to kind of get them stuck on the wall here. And we're gonna hit him. And then here's the guy. Tarn the ghost. And here we go. Cool. Slayer knowledge, cool. Alright, so now I have to kill a tarot dog as part of the thing. Part of the achievement diary thing. So let's do that. Killing Tarn Razalor. 5,000 per. That's actually a lot of Slayer XP. It's pretty cool. Cool. More tainted diary. Your achievement diary has been updated. That's just a medium task. Jeez. This is a pretty hard medium task, really. Now to get the enchanted... Let's go through the passageway here. To get the enchanted salve amulet, there's a bookcase, or there's a book you need to take off the table here. Tarn's diary. So we take this, and then use it on the salve amulet, and you get an enchanted salve amulet. Cool. And that's it. Now if you had a Slayer ring, I thought I brought mine, but I guess yeah, I brought the Ring of Life instead. There's some Pterodogs here now, which we can attack. I guess. Yeah, guys, that's really about it for this video. Done quite a lot. We've did the entire Haunted Mine quest, and then we went through Tarn's Lair, and we enchanted our salve amulet. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.